Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming along and joining me for another video. So I have to apologise guys, this is going to be my May budget with me video, which I usually get out at sort of the beginning to middle of the last week of the month, but it is Saturday today that I'm filming this, and I suddenly realised that my budget is coming to an end for April and I hadn't actually done the plan for May, so that is what this is. So I am trying to simplify things as much as I can for myself, as well as for you guys, so that you can kind of understand it. So I'm just gonna kind of talk you through how the next month is looking calendar wise, and then obviously I'll take you through my budget for the month and we'll just have to see how it goes. So the month is starting dead on the 1st of May and finishes on the 28th of May. I get paid for the 28th of every month, which means I actually get paid early, because the 28th is a Sunday, so I actually get paid on the Friday, which does mess things a little bit around with my direct debits, but as you'll see, I try and keep everything as clear as I possibly can, so that I haven't got things coming out early that I wasn't expecting. So we have got 2 bank holidays in this month. There's actually 3 in May, but one will come under June's budget. So we start the week with the month with a bank holiday. I've got a meal planned on the Friday of that week, and I've got my hair appointment on the Saturday. We then have another bank holiday the following Monday, and then I'm giving blood on the Tuesday, which I know isn't really a finance thing, but I like to put it down because it sort of reminds me when I do my check-in on the Sunday, sorry. Then me and my other half are going away Thursday to Friday. His mum gave us a voucher for a night away in a country hotel with a evening meal. So we are going to do that on the second week. Really just the costs are going to be the petrol to actually get us there, and obviously if we go do anything on the way there or back, but the actual hotel itself and everything, the food there is paid for. I then have the dentist on the Saturday, and I'm going over to see a show near my sister's. Week 3 has just got a family friend's birthday meal in there, and then I've got nothing at all booked in for that last week. So not too bad social wise. We are getting into the nicer weather. We're getting into that time of year where, you know, we do end up with more last minute plans because the weather is nice. But yeah, so not too much in this month. So I'm expecting to start this month with £1,470.77. I have been paid, and I do know what my bank money and everything is going to be, but we always just kind of do this as a rollover from, because I haven't checked in from the last week, is what I'm expecting to have, if you know what was on my budget last month. So that's what we're starting with. I'm not expecting any other expenses. I apologise for the shadows on here. I'm filming this during the day. It's not overly sunny, but it is quite light outside. So, and I film in my kitchen, and I have French doors. So the dog's outside laid in the mat in the warmth, and obviously the sun's coming in. So I apologise if it's bothering you. So the first week bills, we have the account fee for my bank account at £17, the TV licence at £13.25, mortgage £285.47, not 74, my union fees at £20.30, my car tax, which you'll notice has gone up because it's been renewed for another year, so it's actually gone up by about £2, which is £13.18, my council tax, which has obviously also gone up. It was 110 last month. This month it's 114, and that is what it'll be for the rest of my payments for this year's council tax. So that's 114, and my house insurance is 42.37. So that means it's £505.57 of bills, leaving me with £965.20. My expenses is the same as it always is. For the first week, 100 for food, 50 for fuel, 20 for spends and 5 for miscellaneous. So that's £175 in total, which leaves me with £790.20. My savings, I always write my challenges on, but obviously I don't budget for them. But I am hoping to finally put some sinking fund money away this next week, because obviously I've not put any away for 2 weeks. So 20 to emergency fund and £20 into hair and beauty, just because obviously I need that for my appointment. So that's £40 in total, which leaves me with £750.20. And then for my debt, £2 a week that I always put down for overdraft, £20 for family debt and £100 into my credit card. I do need to sort my credit card out, the little tracker on, because it's just completely out now. So that is the £302 in total, leaving me with £448.20 going into week 2. So the good thing about this month is that my direct debits are quite spread. So a lot of the weeks you'll notice that I've not got very much in regards to bills. So for week 2, I'm not expecting anything in, any money into my account. So just the £448.20. And the only bill I've got going out is my Freeman's account, which is £8.56. So that leaves us with £439.64. Then my expenses for the week, the other weeks of the month are all the same. So 20 for food, 20 for fuel, 20 for spends and 5 for miscellaneous. So 65 in total, leaving me with £374.64. I'm hoping to put £20 into emergency fund and £20 into date night, just so that I've got a little bit of money for that night away, which is £40, and that leaves me with £334.64. And then the £2 overdraft charge to debt, which leaves me with £332.64. Going into week 3. Again, not expecting anything else in that week, so that is the £332.64 to start with. I only have my Currys insurance going out at £2.99, so that's £329.65 left over. Again, expenses: food 20, fuel 20, spends 20 and miscellaneous 5, so 65 in total, leaving me with £264.65. I'm going to hopefully put 20 into Fur Baby, £5 into car maintenance and £15 into Slimming World. My countdown is due to be renewed this week, but there's a deal coming up at the end of May, so they have suggested that we only buy a 6-week, so that will then take it up. Excuse. Oh, I do apologise. That will take it up to enough to cover the 6-week countdown. So yes, so £15 into Slimming World, which is £40 in total, leaving me with £224.65. £2 into overdraft budgeted, which leaves us with £222.65 going into the final week of the month, which is when I get paid. So this is where things get a little bit confusing to anybody that's new. Because a lot of my direct debits, because I get paid for the 28th of every month, I have most of my direct debits going out on payday. When I get paid early, like I'm going to do in week 4, I still write my bills on, even though I know technically they won't come out till the week after. And the reason that I do this is because I have done it before where things have actually come out early instead of late. And so if I've got them written down, at least they're in my budget and I can just shift the budget over to the following week if I need to. It just makes it simpler for me to get my head around. So my budget, the rollover is £220.65. I always base my salary on my basic pay, which is £1,928.55. and this will be the last time that I'll get any bank shifts, because I finished my current job. My last day was yesterday. My first day at the new job is technically Monday, but it's a bank holiday, so I'm not there. I've booked that one as annual leave, so I actually start on Tuesday. So the bank shifts that I did in April obviously will get paid at the end of May, and then I won't have any of those to do. It is a possibility that I can do overtime in the new position, but that will go on my normal salary pay slip. It won't be like a separate thing. So this will be the last time we get bank, but we don't ever put the bank shift money into the budget anyway. They're kind of like, it's like an extra towards my holiday money, if you know what I mean. So that will leave us with a total of £2,151.20. And then my bills for that week should be my I put BT. I always put internet. I don't know why. I'll leave it as that. Normally I just put sort of like internet and phone bill, but I've actually put the businesses on. I don't know why. Anyway, doesn't matter. I get my internet from BT and my phone's with an O2. So BT is £36.40. Anybody that's eagle-eyed will know that that's quite a bit more than what I usually pay, which is like £29 something, £29.50 I think it was. But most people, you will know that there is this interest hike that comes around like once a year, and it's something like, I don't know, 13 point something% or something stupid. So unfortunately that means that it goes up to £36.40. I think I'm not sure when my contract's up for renewal, so I will have a look at that when it does, and see if I can kind of wangle a bit of a cheaper deal. So that is £36.40. O2, I have written, that's my phone bill. Now, my phone contract, the last payment actually came out on Friday for my current contract. It ends on the 5th of May. So I'm actually planning to go in and have a chat with the guys in store, because there's actually nothing wrong with my phone. It's actually working fine. The battery seems to be fine. And my sister's recently gone to a SIM-only deal, which is what I'm going to look at doing, just because if the phone's absolutely fine, I don't see the point in purchasing a contract with a phone, just for the sake of it. So this is hopefully going to be much less than £65.37. But because I haven't done that yet, I'm just budgeting for what I pay now, just so that if anything happens, at least I know it's in my budget already. But yeah, I'll let you guys know what happens with that when I sort it. My car loan is £159.82. Kindle £9.49, which will actually go out of the right account because I've actually been paid early. My utilities, now you will also notice this is less, £100. So I finally got my utility bill. I put my I'm really sorry, I'm really struggling for words today. I put my meter readings in on the 1st of April, but didn't get the bill until about a week ago. I've still owe, bearing in mind obviously I have £400 of money that they've given me that I've got in a Monzo pot, so that is nothing to do with the bill. I still owe £170 some from over the winter, but they've decreased my direct debit because they believe that I will pay that off with what I use in the summer. So what I've decided to do is I am happy with the direct debit going down. It's £17 less than it has been. It's only £1 more than I was paying per month last summer. So I'm happy to leave that, and I'm just going to leave that £400 in a pot to the side, so that if in 6 months' time I owe a lot more than what I thought I should, I've got some, and if we're in no better place next winter, at least I've got that £400 there. If by the time we kind of get into the winter, this sort of time next year, and I've still not used it, then I'm going to put it towards something else. But for now, I'm just going to leave it just in case, because you just never know at the minute with the cost of livings and everything else. So the utilities will be £100. Car insurance £42.70. Netflix £10.99, my credit card at £41.89, and then my Audible at £7.99. So the Audible is the only one out of these that I actually think will go out in this week. The rest of them will probably go out the following week because it's also a bank holiday weekend, so it probably won't go out until the Tuesday. Confusing. So that is a total of £474.65, leaving me with £1,676.55, which you can't see. There we go. Food, fuel, spends all £20, and miscellaneous £5 for my expenses, so £65 as always, leaving me with £1,611.55. I'm hopefully going to be putting £20 into gifts and £20 into shows, which is £40 in total, leaving me with £1,571.55, and then obviously the last £2 overdraft fee, which leaves me with £1,569.55, which I think is pretty good. One thing I haven't done is that normally I'll write down here what I think I'll have left when I get paid so that I can put that into savings. I've stopped doing that. I've decided to stop doing that because quite frankly, it never seemed to make sense to me what I thought I'd have left. Like last month, I was like budgeting that I'd have like £50 odd to put in, and then I spent a load of money, and yeah, so I have left the money in the account when I got paid this week, so that it just adds to the budget because yeah, it's just one of those that was starting to confuse me, and anything that confuses me, I think I need to try and stop doing, because it doesn't help. It doesn't help my brain. So yeah, so anything that is in my bank account the night before I get paid, I will put over into my credit card Monzo pot, and obviously I would let you know about that when I do it. But yeah, May's looking all right. I am thinking on the positive side. I know I've been struggling the last couple of months, and things, but as I said before, I'm taking May as like new job month and just trying to stop worrying and overthinking quite as much. And you guys have done a lot to help me with that. You've mentioned a few things that I'm gonna look at putting into place and seeing whether or not that helps me. But yeah, so I think we are in a good place for May. Fingers crossed and all of that. Yeah, so hopefully we should be in a good place. I go away in June and July. I've got 2 holidays in 2 months. There is talk about the NHS pay deal has been in the news again in the last couple of days, just because some of the other unions have released their results of their vote. And from what I can gather, there is still a possibility that the pay deal will go through. The unions have a meeting on Tuesday after the bank holiday where they apparently get together and make a decision as to what they're going to go to the government with. So we will not know anything until after that. So as soon as I know whether or not we're getting it, I can obviously look at putting it into my budget and what I'm going to use it for, because if we end up getting a lump sum, I don't want that lump sum to just disappear. I want it to actually go towards stuff to try and make me worry less about things going forward. But yeah, at the moment we know nothing about it, and I'm not thinking about it budget wise because there is no point in thinking about it and then it not happening. So thank you all for joining me today. If you haven't already and you would like to be part of the Dramatic Budgets family, then please click that subscribe button. There is also the notification bell for letting you know when I post a new video. As always, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to comment, then obviously please do down below. I do love seeing your little sort of snippets of, you know, advice down there, because it does actually really help me work out what to do going forward. I will post this up. I'll try and get this up today for you guys so that next week you will just have the usual videos. I am planning on going to my other half's, my boyfriend's, today and staying until Monday. So I will not be doing my usual weekly check-in on Sunday. I will do it when I get back on Monday. So everything will be kind of delayed a little bit this week due to the bank holiday. For once, he's actually not working it, which is why I'm going to stay with him, because normally he does work all the bank holidays except for Christmas. So I will love you and leave you, and I will see you all very soon. I hope you are all having a wonderful week, and I will see you very soon. Bye.